All right, I'm just back from the store. Actually, I'm not. I'm lying. I knew it was going to happen. It happened. I just recorded a whole video. It happened the other day where I accidentally turned off the camera while I was recording. But this time I really recorded the whole video, and then I went to look and there was nothing there. So I'm going to do this all again. I put my backpack back on. I didn't take my clothes off. That was good, I guess. I wonder how different this video is going to be now. This is what I wore. I'm trying to remember everything that I said. So, the same outfit that I've been wearing every day, just with different colors. I'm calling this hip young grandfather. I guess that's how I'm dressing recently. Kind of more stylish than I would see in a suburb, but yeah, I don't know what people wear around here. It's hard to say. So am I gonna go through everything again and try to remember what happened? I did put groceries away while I was talking to you, but let's just see. Let's see what's happening. So here is I picked up some baba ganoush, which I can't get over how much I like this with potatoes. The potatoes were not on sale this week, unfortunately. Hey, it's Save Saturday. That's why we're talking about all this stuff. We're talking about what I'm spending. I like $1.88 potatoes. Unfortunately, they were $5. Still, $5 for 3 meals with 1 meal a day. That's pretty good. This is under $3, but I always feel guilty about getting it. Canned stuff. Oh yeah, I talked about that. I probably wouldn't buy canned stuff if I had, better income or any income. That's why I feel like I don't deserve it, and I mean I really don't, because you can't say that you're worthy. You might be worthy, but you don't necessarily deserve something. I know people don't like when I say things like that. I'm not trying to be like a martyr or anything. It's that I actually that is something that I enjoy and a treat. So I probably shouldn't get that, and that's kind of what this whole video is going to be about, because I've really spoiled and treated myself this holiday, and I'm making Christmas extra special, and with that I'm making my own advent calendar, and that's why I just went to the store. Well, I actually went to the store because I wanted to eat potatoes, because even if I bought a discount loaf of bread to eat with hummus or something, the potatoes are still cheaper and much more nutritious. It's a whole vegetable. I love that. I would probably, depending on my wealth value, maybe I would hire somebody to cut up a pineapple for me each day. I would probably buy frozen pineapple, actually. I know that's true. Canned products I would probably avoid. I've never had any baba ganoush as good as that canned stuff. I think it's because they intend for you to add other things to it, and it's just really, really simple. I've gone over the ingredients before. Just eggplants and tahini, and I think some salt, and no preservatives or anything, so it's pretty good. They want you to add lemon juice and oil, but when I dip my potato wedges in that, it is so I can't. So I don't know. That's added $3 to my food budget a day. I probably should be only spending like $1 on food a day. That's more than I should be spending. Until I catch up, I should be 24/7 hustling. Now, I did talk about that too, hustle culture. I can't stand it, but I think before the video that didn't record, I think I was whining a little bit more, and I told myself I do have to fake it till I make it. And I had decided that I'm going to be this confident man and stop being a boy. I also it crossed my mind that uh, I'm not going to get a regular job. I am capable of making money on my own. I actually, this last month, the month of October, I made more money than I ever made in my entire life. So, and I think I've always lived below the poverty level, what is considered, but I've always made, like, I don't go out to dinner, I don't go to movies or any of those extra things. I used to buy everything organic. Oh, and that was what I was getting at too, with thinking about if my financial situation was different, I would definitely buy everything organic. So yeah, so why I'm going through these products that I bought for myself, I they I want them to be organic, but I'm saving as much as I can on what I can. But I definitely believe in organics, and I believe that you should avoid all things that have been grown with pesticides. And no I don't know, I've heard people saying that organic stuff is grown with pesticides. It's not. That's what makes it organic. It's grown with fertilizer, and it can be dangerous because poo can make you sick from animals, especially sick animals, and a lot of animals are sick. So you definitely have to wash your organic things. I would say even better than you have to wash your conventional stuff. And I hate that it's called conventional food when organics should be what is conventional. And genetically modified and pesticided should be what is like desperation food. Desperation in trying to make it grow. We can if we didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to go on a why organics is better tangent. I heard people talk about how it isn't recently, and it just aggravates me. You can taste the difference. So I don't know. Whole unprocessed foods are always better. I'm sorry that I don't support medicine or operations, and I don't. The situation hasn't come up for me, and maybe I would feel differently if I was diagnosed with a horrible disease. But I don't think that we get horrible diseases if we don't subject ourselves to bad things. I think food heals all, and good food heals all, and I'm doing the best I can. So anyway, I'm doing the best I can with canned products, but I look at the label and I make sure that there aren't preservatives, and I will always choose the one that doesn't have the preservatives in it first, even if I have to pay a couple cents more. But the organic stuff is sometimes double, so that's where that doesn't happen. I wanted to get this. I've been doing some great things with I'm putting one of these in my advent calendar. I'm not going to remember what I said and what I didn't say, because I did say all of this before. But do you like, tell me down below, do you like getting gifts that are practical, or do you hate some people? I think that there's two types of people. I think there's people who hate practical gifts, and there's people who love practical gifts, and I buy all of the things that I want for myself, so I already have everything that I want. Well, yeah, I can say that I get myself more than what I need, so I definitely if I really want something, I make it happen. So usually people can't surprise me. I mean, the right person probably can. I mean, I have been surprised with gifts that were overwhelming. It happens here at Christmas time sometimes on YouTube. But I like practical things. I'm one of those socks and underwear and the I don't really use toiletries, but the toiletries that I do use, I've got two or three things that I actually use. But yeah, like soap, and if that's your thing, oh yeah, I could have bought myself like the natural soaps that I like. But anyway, I'm stuffed. I bought so many things, and these bags, I feel so grateful, because one of these at one day of Advent calendar is probably more. There's more stuff in here than somebody would get in their cheap stocking. Did I say that? And I don't know if I said that. Anyway, so here are the things I've laid it out. I've put a little trinket in there for me, a little toy, little old-fashioned toy. This is what I'm doing. I'm hanging these little brown paper parcels tied up with string. I love clothespins too. So I saw this bunch of pine cones in the dollar store, and I was like, I like that so much, but I'm moving. I have to get rid of it. I can't buy it. And what am I gonna do with it? And it's kind of cheesy. It's kind of like, I don't know, that farmhouse thing. But I decided that I dismantled one already. I'm going to dismantle that one, and I'm just going to hang things around like an old-fashioned pioneer Christmas, and I'm really going to celebrate this Christmas. Did I say here already that I never really did celebrate Christmas? I always avoided it. I mean, it didn't mean I didn't put any meaning on it. It's not that I was being a martyr, but I usually spend the holidays alone, and I just take the time to, I know that nobody's going to bother me because they're all busy with their stuff, and it's like one of my favorite times of the year because of that. But this year, I don't know, something special happened yesterday. My radio station switched over, the one that I listen to all the time switched over to Christmas music, and I had already decided that I was going to make an advent calendar, and I was sorting and cleaning and opening up. I did a really good job at getting boxes and stuff out of here. There's still more to do, and I'm making a mess with the advent calendar, but it's going to be really special, and I feel so grateful that I'm going to have like this fun, old-fashioned kind of present every single day in December. I mean, I'm really treating myself at a time that I'm bringing up the word guilt a lot, and I do feel like I should feel guilty. Oh, now I don't know if I just went on that rampage or that was recorded from the video before. But I'm allowed. It's a different kind of guilt. I have to take care of business. I don't know if I said that. I'm not okay. Anyway, that's enough because I might have said it already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hang the stuff from I don't even know. I don't even remember if it was this time that I started recording that I talked about the sticker label on my sweatshirt or not. Oh, yeah, my brain is totally messed up. I don't know what's real, what's recorded, this is not the confident man that I want to portray. Anyway, what I am going to do right now is I'm going to get these bags all hung up here. It's probably, it's a really beautiful day. I have my windows open to air out the place a little bit, so I've got the breeze blowing through with the fan's off right now for recording. I'm putting all of the groceries and things away. I'm going to fill up my little bags. I'm going to hang them around the apartment. Have you seen the movie Beloved? I don't think I mentioned that in this time. There was a part in the movie where the daughter got a job and she got some money or something, and then she's celebrated Christmas, and it's that time of year. It's this turn of the century time period where when she bought weird things like ribbon and food, and that's what I got myself: nuts and ribbon. Well, I didn't get ribbons, but I got strings hanging around, and pine cones and jute and brown paper parcels and clothespins. Did I mention that even clothespins bring me old-fashioned time joy? That's all I want. This is going to be, I mean, I did buy myself some electronics. I don't know how, and some plastic toys. I don't know how old-fashioned this. We get Castle Grayskull in the middle of all my old natural. It's such a such a dichotomy. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I'm glad I hope you're gonna spend it with me, and I guess I gotta stop. I'm way too flustered and maybe kind of hungry, and I really want to get the stuff done. And I have to calm down and be confident. And being a confident man is okay. It's not fake to fake it till you make it. And I'm not gonna hustle. Oh, and I was hating social media so much, but I've really changed how I feel about that, because I've decided to make my Instagram authentic, and make my thumbnails here authentic. And I'm so grateful for this computer, and I don't know if I talked about that in this video too. I don't know if that was this time around or the time that got messed up, that didn't get recorded. Am I still recording? I'm still recording. This laptop has made, like, the fact that it made making videos so much easier. I know I don't have my Christmas theme song or anything playing, but I love that it made it so much easier. The only thing I don't like about this laptop is that the sound quality is really bad. I can't edit on it, so it's kind of a blessing. It's making this process so good for me. To the workarounds, limitations breed creativity. I say that all the time. This is really good for me. I'm really happy about this authentic part of my life where it's just real and I hide nothing. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about everything, but I am going to try to be a more confident man. And that's okay, and that's not hustle culture, which I can't stand. I'm not faking it. I'm gonna be real, and that's enough speaking. I gotta put these together. I'm just gonna put all these things in the bags, hang them from the strings. That I think I've said a million times now. I love you. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow.